All right. Here we are. A little later than intended, but we are here on this honestly rather dark and dim Sunday afternoon. It's close to Sunday evening at this point. So we got the Browns versus Broncos here in a minute. Kinda an important game to win. If we don't win this one, then we give the Broncos a shot at the playoffs and also put us pretty much out of the running for the division title. It's just the way it is. So yeah, other games going on right now. Bengals, but they had a chance to win at the end. They really should have honestly won the game anyway. I'm just gonna be honest there. Audio bitrate is 0. That can't be right. Whatever it is, it's wrong. We don't talk about the game that happened yesterday. I didn't stream it. I thought about it, but you know, I didn't. It's there was no football game of importance to anyone that happened yesterday. No crucial game that had massive implications for the remainder of the season for a specific college football team. So yeah. Personally, I think Russell Wilson's a pretty good quarterback. Even with the recent slump in play for performance from the Broncos in general, because let's just look at them real quick here, because they're not a bad football team. Because a lot of these games could have gone the other way. Broncos, Raiders. Let's see. Flip these the other way. You win that one. You win that one. Then you're like 7-3. Those are the only really close one-score games that they could have won. And the one was just literally, I think this had a missed field goal. Same goes for this one. Let me see. Yeah, missed field goal. You make that, the game is won. What else happened? This one. Literally the 2-point conversion failed to cost them the game. A lot of mistakes, though, just in general from the Broncos in that game. So, they're not a bad team. I'm just going to come out and say that. They have an interesting defense, to say the least, because of the 70-pointer that they dropped, that they had. But just being honest, it's not as bad for them as it's pretty good for them. They should actually be like basically our record right now, 7-3, if they won these 1-point games. But yeah, DTR gets the start. He didn't play bad last week. A lot of drops to cost us the game. So it's really going to come down to if DTR has improved or if the defense can hold. So personally, I think the defense can hold and the offense is better than we expect. But it is going to be a low scorer, I believe. Because like if DTR can get the ball rolling with the offense and look like the guy we saw in the preseason. Granted, preseason stats should always be taken with a grain of salt. They typically don't really mean much because, you know, preseasons you're playing against XFL squad for the most part and other rookies. You can have standout guys who look good in the preseason or really bad looks in the same preseason. Example being the Jamar Chase. He's a good example. He looked terrible in the preseason, and now he's a superstar. Other examples: Kenny Pickett in the preseason looked pretty good. He does not look pretty good. For some reason, ESPN thinks we're gonna win it, but the ESPN bets has the Broncos favored by 2. Don't know what that's about. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for this to actually get started. It's on Fox, so I don't know how well I'm actually going to be able to stream actually get the video, because if you don't know, Fox kind of sucks. Let's see. When was the last time we played the Broncos? Let me just pull it up. Let's see here. Is it this one? Yeah, it works. So the last time we played Broncos was in the 2021 season. We won that one 14-17. Oh, I remember that one. That was with Case Keenum. But since we've actually become a respectable franchise again, we've won most of the matchups, but let's not look into the dark ages of 2015 to ever. Because the Broncos have apparently always been dominant over us, as it would seem, with a certain I'm drawing a blank. Literally drawing a blank. How can I forget John Elway? A certain John Elway. To be a little bit better than us. Okay, we're finally getting the stream from Fox. An error has occurred. Please try again later. That's not what I wanted to see, Fox. Fox. No. Oh my gosh, Fox, you're kidding me, right? This is the only way I can watch the game and stream it. I don't typically share it, but there it is. An error has occurred. Please try again later. So this might be a short stream if this error doesn't go away. I'm going to try to keep refreshing the page. Let me reopen Fox as a whole. Let me try it again. Okay, we're going to try a few things here to get this to work. Sign out of that. Sign in with that. Re-sign in with that. Is it not in my area or something? Why is it region locked? Fox. Okay. It shows it in my area, so I don't know why it's not gonna let me watch it. So it can't be that. We're gonna try a few other things. Oops, don't do that. We're gonna try something else here real quick. Can I get a free trial? I can't. I already have an account on Fubo with this? Just wanna... Okay, so I can get it for free. Whoa. Why did it do that? Start free trial. Okay. Is this working now? No, okay. Let's just do a fox. That's not... Okay. That's... What is that? Why would I want to watch that fox? What is my region set to? Huh? Bro. Seriously, I'm literally missing the game right now. Why is it making me watch soccer? I don't want to watch soccer. Why can't I watch today? It said it was on here. It lied to me. Game. Fox. Okay, screw this. I don't really know what to do then. I gave you a chance, Fubo. Just, you're done. Well, that's disappointing. Um, is it working now? No. Right. So, apparently we went 3 and out in the very first drive. I have nothing to react to right now. I'm going to keep trying to get this to work, but I don't have much hope. Let me try Firefox. Do not start playing. Don't show me again. Let's try it on Firefox and hope it works here. That does not vote confidence. Okay. You try it again. Like, Fox, this is unacceptable. This might be a very short stream. This is disappointing. Fox Sports just isn't working at all, it seems. Well, I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to call it quits here for today. Because there's literally nothing I can do other than just commentate over nothing. Let's see. Oh, this is from 4 years ago. Well, where's my phone? We shall pull it up on here then. Or try to. What the heck? Stop it. Just go away. All of it. Do I not have this Fox Sports app or whatever? Okay. So apparently we had to give up a pass interference that puts them inside our own 30. Too bad I can't see it, Fox Sports. Thanks, Fox Sports. I do have Fox Sports. Why didn't it freaking... Okay. We have the video now. It's just kind of shit. All right. This one's weird now. So it's 2nd and 5 now after the incompletion. I have it on my phone now, so this is how it's kind of scuffed. Actually, let me do this. Let's see if it'll work on here. I didn't think about this. Search. Can I not download just apps? That answer is no. Okay. So apparently there was a fumble that Russell Wilson recovered, but instantly, I should take the headphones off. I can't, actually, here's what I'll do. Just in case the NFL, see. Let me do that. Do that in case it does come up. And Courtland Sutton picked up a pass to be 1st and goal on the 3. Technical difficulties. How do I pair on this stupid thing again? I think it's this one. There we go. All right. Play the game. Fox. 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 Please. Please, game. Oh my gosh. And they scored a touchdown, apparently. It's also messed up on there, too, so... There we go. This is so scuffed. So it's under review, apparently. So they're reviewing it. They said he got in initially, but they're reviewing it now. I'm just going to keep reloading regular Fox and see if it works ever. Actually, that's an idea. Either way, they're like on the goal line at the moment to start the freaking game. We got the ball first, instantly went 3 and out. I didn't get to see any of the plays because Fox sucks. So it's a touchdown. They finally officially. So we're down 7-0 to start. So I completely gave up on freaking Fox to work. We're down 7-0 to start. Let me just go in here. So we're down 7-0. We're gonna get the ball back again. We need a score right away. DTR's kind of got to drive down the field and score his first actual NFL touchdown. There we go. I don't know where to put it. We're just going to put it in the corner so people can actually read it. So he throws it to Njoku, who gets 5 yards and kind of just forced out of bounds. So a gain of 5. So we need to play aggressive here because we're already down. The defense kind of instantly collapsed. The Broncos came out swinging. I'll give them credit. I thought it would be a low-scoring game because our defense would be able to keep their offense in check, and our offense was going to keep their defense looking amazing. Let's see. So Tillman gets a good 10-yard gain. He gets forced back a ton, but he still gets the 10-yard gain. And it's going to be a first down for the Browns. Who's our... PJ Walker is our backup today. I thought we'd honestly put Flacco up as our backup already, but... Oh, that's right. We got Flacco. Now it's changed his mind. It's going to have us watch freaking... good lord. Does that even work? That's not even the live game going on right now. I hope we don't have any more Fox games this year, because I don't want to fiddle with it. Oops. No, go back. It's messing up my setup. That's the wrong one. Let's see. What's all on our schedule? I don't even care about the game right now. I just want to make sure. We play on Fox again next week, and probably week 17. Week 15. Because it's a to be determined still. And Ford, he runs it, and he gets a yard short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ran it again, bro. Right up the middle. It's a flag. Probably a false start. Shoot. Undoing the entire last play, we have a false start from Ethan Posick, our center. How does the center get a false start? Bro, what? He didn't do that, though. That's not... How does that even happen? They say he moved the ball to start the play. You're allowed to do that. Can he get... He's going to be... He's fighting. He might have gotten it there. They marked him across... From that ref marked him across the line. It's really close. They say 4th and 1. They say he's short. I think we'll go for it, though, because we really can't afford to be passive. Offense is still out in the field. Like, you just need a yard. It's at midfield, too. Are you kidding me? They say it's a fumble, and the Broncos have it. What is this? What is it? I would have reviewed that, challenged that. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's a fumble or anything. It's still what the heck, guys? At any rate, I'm gonna go grab a tool to try and make this a little easier for myself. There's no... Yeah. Let me go grab some to maybe make it so I can actually not be looking down like this all the time to actually see the freaking plays. Because I'm having to watch it on my phone because stupid Fox isn't working on my computer for no reason. I have a feeling I know how to fix it, but that probably wouldn't... I have a feeling a restart of my computer might fix that, but I'm not doing that mid-stream. It doesn't show you, like, the game until after the game is started, so I couldn't tell if it was working or not. So, I'm gonna grab a thing. I'm gonna pee for the D probably. Be right back. Alright. We're back from commercial, I guess. At least from my break for a second. So, missed a play already. Russell Wilson threw an incompletion for it to be a 2nd and 10 situation. And he gets blown up in the backfield and he's going to lose a yard. Let's... yeah, game break already. All right. Should hold. I have to take my case off. So, Wilson's running, and it's delayed, it's buffering, but we stop him short. All right, so we got it's really messed up, but we're gonna put that there and try to get it straight. There we go. So that's gonna be 4th and short. I don't think they're gonna call. I don't think the offense is still on the field. They're gonna try to run another play, or at least try to get us to jump. Whistles are blowing. Denver's calling a timeout, so he's either going to go for it or switch it up at the last second to a different play. All right. Here we go, Brownies. 4th down, 4th and 3. Well, 4th and 2, so it's a long 2. And they actually run it. Surprising. Plot, and he's going to run it himself, and he gets the 1st down easy. The ball is out! It's our ball! Let's go! They call it a... He runs the ball himself, and he gets stopped. He drops the ball, and now it's ours. They're going to probably review it. And he's looking at the Jumbotron. He's like, dang it. It's out well before he hits it's out before he hits the ground. It's definitely our ball. Let's go. It falls out before he hits the ground, so it's our ball. It's our ball. 1st down, Browns. Going back the other way. A rare turnover for the Browns defense, because we have the offense. Our defense just typically doesn't get turnovers or anything. That'll get your heart flowing after this debacle with Fox. Let me try it again, see if it'll come back. It is just messed up, because it's showing ages ago. The game it's showing on Fox right now is showing a game from like week 4, week 3 or 4. Here we go. We're changing our thumbnail, by the way. All right. I don't think I can change my thumbnail mid-game, can I? Oh, it was JOK who got the punch out, too. So we take those. Oh, here we go. We can change it. All right. So 1st and 10 for the Browns. Hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who gets like 3 or 4 yards. Yep. All right. So, 2nd and 7, empty backfield, 5 receivers out. He's looking, Russ is coming, he throws it away, incomplete. Hunt was in the area, so from the way it looked. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it's just an incompletion because of the incoming pressure. So 2:16 left to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 7. Rush is coming again. He throws it incomplete, but that's clearly pass interference. He literally tackled the guy. Or not. That should have been a pass interference. He was literally tackled Njoku from Sertan. So we're going to punt it away. But that was definitely... he literally landed on Njoku and no pass interference. Okay. Okay. And it's bounced over into the end zone for a touchback. So we're on commercial right now. Still on commercials and stuff, getting ads for like Pizza Hut and stuff. Such a mess. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Broncos. They get huge hole for Jail McLaughlin, whatever. He gets 4 or 5 yards on the play. Russ looking back to throw, and he throws it to wide open Cortland Sutton, who just drops it. He had the ball, it's just he dropped it in his hands. He wasn't going to get any yards after the catch because Newsom was right there, but that should have been an easy completion. So it's going to be 3rd and 4, shotgun formation for the Broncos. 3 receivers on the field, 2 tight ends in the game, and they got a running back on as well. And he hands it off to Pirine, who gets well past the first down. Gain of like 8. So, not the start we wanted. We want to be. We need to get something for the defense. Needs to get a stop quickly here, and the offense needs to get their shit together. So 1st and 10 for the Broncos again. Russ rolling out to his right, and he just throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Intended for Cortland Sutton again, but just incomplete, out of bounds. 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, so after apparently we give out the most points in the first quarter, but then we only let up 11.1 points the rest of the game. And he's got the edge. He's going to keep going, and he finally gets shoved out of bounds. There's a flag down. It sounds like it's coming back. Hold on the offense. Second and 20 now. Spotted the foul, so it's still a 5-yard gain for some reason. So 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Play clock winding down, 2nd and 5. And they hand it off to Cortland Sutton, and he gets pretty much the same amount of yards he got the last play. Sorry, not Cortland Sutton, P. Ryan. So that's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully we get some offensive and defensive adjustments and get the offenses moving, because it's not a good start. This is what I was afraid of, is the Broncos were gonna start strong and we just weren't gonna catch up, but apparently the pass interference, because they were talking about it, apparently it was scuffed. Let me see. Is there no one that has the clip yet? No. Let me see that play. That's the fumble. Is there anyone that has a clip of the interference? So many ads for next Sunday. So rush coming, he throws it off to Cortland Sutton. He throws it to Williams, who just drops it. And I just can't find the clip. So So it's gonna be 3rd and 7. He runs it up and he gets like nothing. I guess I just don't get to see the play until the highlight reel later, or so when someone posts this on YouTube. Anyway, so it's 3rd and 8. Need to stop here for sure. So they're showing blitz for sure. And there it is. It's coming. He's going to run it himself, it looks like. He throws it, and it's tipped. And he caught it somehow. Shoot. Beautiful catch by Mims, though. So 1st and 10 for the Broncos again. And he gets blown up behind the line. Loss of 2 for the Broncos. They ran the ball and it just got eaten up right away. It's still a long game, though. Still a long game. They're talking about the 3rd down defense and how the Broncos are 4 for 5. There's a flag down. False offsides for Myles Garrett because he's too jumpy. So it's 2nd and 7 now after the offsides. 48 yards of penalties game. Seriously? Is that correct? Yeah, 4 for 48. Cool, Browns. Cool. So changing the play calling. Shotgun formation for the Broncos. And they run a draw with Wilson. He's going to score, isn't he? He runs out of bounds. 1st and goal on the 7. Little razzle dazzle to get out to the outside, completely open. He fakes the handoff to Pirine. Fakes the handoff to 33. I don't know their names off the top of my head. Where is he? Javonte Williams fakes the handoff to him, and he just gets outside and gets easy 1st and goal. So unless we get a stop here, we're in trouble. And he's going to run it himself. He's got nothing. He's open, but he gets pulled down. Gain of 2. Need a stop. If it's a field goal, that's fine. We just need to get a stop. So fakes the handoff. It's a draw play. He's got time. Flag down. It's probably going to be a hold. Throws it incomplete. What? That was way after the play was over. What? Dude, he's fine. He's not across the line. He literally goes back, so he's not. These refs are paid off. My gosh. 2nd and goal on the 2 now. Jeesh. They're just going to run it up the gut, and they're going to get it, because this game is rigged. Gotta have the Broncos. Gotta make sure that Walmart likes their team. He's just easy waltzes in. Motherfucker. So touchdown Broncos. It's 13-0 now. 13-0 over the Browns. We need to score right away on this next drive. This is ridiculous. So they easily get the extra point, because of course they do. Because it's always the freaking penalties for this stupid team. Always with the penalties. Like it happened last week, and the week before, and the week before. Will look good, and then some bull crap will happen and to make us freaking give up easy points. Like the 3rd down play was clearly a freaking for the Browns when they were at midfield. He threw a ball to freaking deep Njoku, and he freaking gets tackled before the ball is anywhere near him, and that's not pass interference. So we're waiting on the freaking game to get back, and we need to score points right away. So it's the Broncos. It's the Browns ball. Touchback. So 1st and 10 for the Browns. Single back formation. He's looking. He throws it to Cooper, and they say incomplete. So it's a weird handoff there. It's a draw, and he gets out to the outside, and Ford gets a good 19 yards on the carry for a 1st down. So it's a 1st down for the Browns. We're at the 44 now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, rolls out to the right. And he throws it away. Incomplete. What are we doing, though? Like, they said they're dead last in the run. Just punch the ball. Run the ball, guys. Just run the ball. I get you want to see what DTR can do, but we want to win the game more. So he hands it off to Jerome Ford. And he gets pushing. He gets a 1st down. Gain of 10 for Jerome Ford for a 1st down. So we're finally in Broncos territory for the first time in this game. So Hunt's into the game now. And DTR is running himself, and he gets just shy of the 1st down. It's a gain of 9. It's a designed run there. It's a nice one, too. So 2nd and 1 on the 36. And Hunt gets the 1st down, and we're inside the 30 now for the first time today. See, the thing about DTR is we could have actually could have handed it off to him, and then he just throws it. Because that kind of got him to stutter a bit to see because he might actually gone it with that. So it's 1st and 10 with that. So he's looking. He steps up, throws it to Moore, incomplete. A little low, too, for Moore. He really never had a chance. So 2nd and 10 now. He throws it to Elijah Moore again, who's a yard short of the line to gain. I expect to see a run here because that's clear what you do. Our offensive line has been able to keep it going too. Don't get cute. Just actually do it. Don't set up the freaking jet sweep or something. Just freaking punch it through. And don't even, like, hand it off. Just... And Hunt gets the first down. Easy. It's going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the first time today on the 17. So 1st and 10 again. Single back formation. Oh, bobbled, and Hunt picks it up again. Loss of 2. He fumbled the ball. But Hunt gets it back, so it's fine. But we lost 2 yards. It's only a loss of 1, they say. He just dropped it. Dorian drops, I guess. That better not become a theme. I guess it might be because he's already... So 2nd and 11, he's looking. He's got some PI. But it's uncatchable, so incomplete. So 3rd and 11 here. And we're going empty back. 5 receivers set. Thompson's looking. And he throws it to Ford, who just drops it. What the heck, man? It goes right in his hands, and he just drops it, man. So, I would have preferred to see him run it and maybe try to... Because that was going to be short of the first down anyway. So, we're going to kick a field goal with Dustin Hopkins. To try to get something on the game, because that... So, and right up the middle, easy. So we're on the board for the first time today. Down 11 still, but, you know, defense steps up again and gets some stops. It was a long, how long was that drive? 5 minutes? 5:12? You just need to keep we just need to keep that defense in check. Keep that offense moving. The offense can just keep moving, we'll be fine. So not the start we wanted, but it's a start. Jumping around the league real quick. Rams are up 14-8 over the Cardinals. Raiders surprisingly are up 14-0 over the Chiefs, and they got the ball still too. At least I think. Maybe that's just a kickoff. It does that sometimes. Bills are down 7-0 over the Eagles. And Ravens Chargers is tonight. Still on commercial. You guys can hear me, right? I'm not talking nonsense. No one can hear me. Hello? Can I be heard? That one should be working. Okay, we can. Okay, just making sure because I have my had my computer muted and wanted to make sure it wasn't muted for the past 20-30 minutes, however long it's been. So flat. Why? So, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Single back formation. Rush coming, and he's got throws it to Mims, who gets outside and gets a good 8-yard pickup. Oh, jeez. So. And he's going to pick up the first down easy. And he breaks 2 tackles and gets out of bounds. Because nobody knows how to tackle, apparently. Yeah, we just need to hold them here so we can get some second half adjustments in so the defense can get something put back together, can get itself put back together. Five, and they run it from the shotgun. There's a false start, it looks like, and it's going to push him back 5. Oops, don't do that. So, 1st and 15 now for the Broncos. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set, 1 tight end in the game. He throws it deep. It's going to be short. I think he's out. I think there's a push-off. Pass interference offense. He pushed it off like I thought. So it's going to be 1st and 25. That was a great catch, though, but he did push off. It looked kind of like it was both, though. It was kind of weak, but for both of them, but we'll take it. So 1st and 25 for the Broncos. So it's going to be 2nd and 25 now after the incompletion. Got 3 guys on Garrett, and he's still trying close to getting through. So 2nd and 25 here again. And Garrett gets a block, tipped it away, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 25 now. Two guys on him, and he just tips it away, incomplete. It was close to where he could have gotten an interception. So it's 3rd and 25. Can't let them get past. Can't let them get this one. This would be embarrassing. So 3:42 left to go in the half. Rush coming. Wilson's looking. He throws a check down. It's just going to go out of bounds. So it's 4th and 14. They're just going to punt it away. So we're going to have it at the 29 when we get back from commercial here. 3-14 with just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Kind of just like last week. Not last week. It's kind of like the Ravens game. We were down kind of like this going into halftime. So looking around the league again, Rams are up 21 to 8. Chiefs are down 14 to 0. They're going into score though. It's 3rd and 8 on the 16. Bills are down 3 to 7 over the Eagles, that they're going into score again. And that's going to do it for all the stuff going on around the league. I think, what was our score at halftime against the Ravens? 17 to 9. Okay. All right. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So many stupid ads for like stupid shows. Oh, geez. Harold Hasselback apparently passed away on Thursday. Talking about him. Only 53. It's pretty young. Kind of sad, but whatever. Anywho, we're waiting for them to actually come back from commercial. Here we are. So, first and 10. 3:02 left to go in the half. And he throws it off to Tillman, who gets a good 17-yard gain to put us up in the 45. 2:55 left to go in the half. That's the route I like to run a lot when I'm playing different games and stuff. Why is the clock running? He went out of bounds. And he throws it to Ford, who just drops it. It was kind of a pretty far out catch, but it was pretty off target. It was a little off target, but still, it's an off throw. Run the ball, dude. We have plenty of time. We don't need to go full passer game right now. Especially with the way the offense has been able to keep it going. Just run the ball a couple times before the 2-minute warning. And he hands it off to Ford. And he gets 3 yards on the play. So 2:20 left to go in the half. We're going to try to get another play off before the 2-minute warning. And we're apparently just going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. Take a breather here. Still in commercial, waiting for it to come back. Still on commercial, waiting for it to come back any day. I almost feel like I should have like a freaking radiator on, so it's not just quiet when I'm just sitting here waiting for commercials to be over. Because we at least need to get the first down here, for sure, so we can get in field goal range. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we run it twice. Even if it doesn't get the first time, we'll try to get on 4th down if we get like 3 or 4 yards. So, and another commercial. Okay, we're back from commercial here finally. So, third and 7. 2 minutes to go. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers out. Looks like one of them is offsides. They don't call it. He escapes. And he gets a yard short. We're going to see what the review is here, but he's like a yard short. Good run from, and we're definitely going to go for it. ESPN's off on it. It says it's 4th and 9. That's not the case. So, we need like 2 inches, just quarterback sneak. Just quarterback sneak. Don't even try to hand it off, but he definitely got it that time. Just jumps over it. First down. I don't know what it's saying. He jumped like 5 feet, 6 feet in the air. Look at that. He got way over. So, first timeout taken by the Browns. 1:14 left to go in the half. So Hunt's on the sideline after jumping 10 feet in the air. So third and 14, 3 to 14 right now. 1st and 10. DTR's looking. He checks it down to Ford, who finally gets a catch, and he gets an easy first down and gets out of bounds. 1:06 left to go in the half. Let's get a passing touchdown for the first time for DTR. He hasn't gotten one yet all season. No one's got a positive, has a over 50% completion percentage right now. Shotgun formation again. 3 receivers and a tight end. The Ford again of it is on the game. And he finally gets it to Tillman again, who's still on his feet and gets inside the 10. And now we're going to call a timeout there. Or not. Are we not going to call a timeout? 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Come on, call a timeout, guys. You're trying to get stuff figured out. You had a big play. I get you're trying to do hurry up offense, but you want to really kind of. And DTR runs it himself, and he's going to get out of bounds. 34 seconds left to go in the half. And it's going to be 2nd and goal on the 6. So, 34 seconds left to go in the game, in the half. We're down 10. We're down 11. We want to trying to get a chance here to get a touchdown. Shotgun formation. And he honestly, it's tipped over the edge, over incomplete. Trying to get it to who's number 18? Going to be David. He tries to get it to Bell, and it's just way over his head. There was no chance at it. More chance at an interception, to be honest. 30 seconds left to go. 3rd and goal on the 6. Empty set. We're showing pass. Ford gets over to be the running back instead. Still showing pass though. He throws it over the end, and he's incomplete. Really could have been PI. because the amount of guys that are on top of him, but it's incomplete. It's going to be a field goal attempt here. You had a chance to get him. He just overthrew it. He's trying to throw it to Tillman because he is more confidence in him, but it was just no chance there. So we kick a field goal, and it's going to be an 8-point game instead. I would have preferred to see more attempts at it, but like you had Cooper. Has Cooper gotten a catch at all? Has Cooper gotten the ball at all? He got one reception for 5 yards. And then he's thrown to him 3 times. But like he's your best receiver by far. I get he's got the chemistry with Tillman, but how many receptions does Tillman have? He's 4 for 4. I think they marked it as Elijah Moore on that one. So So 22 seconds left. The Broncos are likely to just take a knee because they get the ball to start the second half anyway. Yeah, Russell Wilson just takes a knee, and that's going to take us to halftime. 26-14 at halftime. It wouldn't be the first time we've been trailing at half and come back, but, you know. Let's just look at games. Not that one. That one's obvious. This one. We were trailing at half, weren't we? Yeah, we were trailing at half in this one. We won it against San Fran. Trailing at half, I believe, against... No. Well, were we? No, we weren't. We were leading at halftime for there. Baltimore, we were trailing at halftime, so... I think we were leading at halftime in this one. Yeah, we were No, we were trailing at halftime. By 2. So, when trailing at halftime, we've won 3 out of our 4 games. 3 of like 4 or 5 games that we were trailing by a little bit. All right. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here for like 20 minutes-ish while they pull up different highlights and stuff. I might try to see if I can get ESPN working, Fox Sports working again. I'm going to take one more check at it. I don't even see it on there. Nope, still not working. So, gonna take a bit of a break here. And we'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back. Still on commercial though. Chiefs tied it up at half, so unsurprising. What else happened? Bills took the lead, which is surprising. I thought the Bills were gonna kind of like fall off a cliff. So we're still on commercial and waiting for them to come back from halftime. Browns down 8. Happened before. We were down 8 against the not against the Ravens, and who else were we down? I feel like that might have happened against this. Now we're only down 3 at half for them. Showing highlights from the Broncos from the game so far. So, Broncos get the ball start the second half. We're going to kick it away here in just a second here after they stop talking. I mean, I see what you're saying, Jeffrey, but like we saw what PJ Walker could do. He was pretty bad too. He just let me just pull up. We just got back from halftime, but I'll just pull up PJ Walker's stats. PJ Walker 49 completion percentage, 1 for 5 for touchdowns, and 6.3 yards per attempt. So he's got the better yards per attempt, but like I don't know. Probably Joe Flacco next weekend. I wouldn't be surprised to be our backup, and then maybe sub out if DTR starts rough. But we'll see what happens. I don't know, man. I don't know. So Wilson dumps it off to Williams, who gets a yard or two on the play. I mean, maybe. We'll see how this first drive goes, because like there's a lot of game left, and Smith is down. So that's not good. Za'Darius Smith is on the ground after the first down play from the Broncos. But we're on commercial during the injury timeout. But Browns, I wouldn't dislike the idea of like putting in PJ Walker, but like I think DTR is more of our like best chance to win. If he can't get it together here, He's got kind of a rhythm in the second half, in the second quarter, so we'll see what happens there. Yes, and PJ Walker has 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions. What's the difference? He's just... I don't know. I'm not a quarterback's coach. I think it's more for like the actual hope that he can do better throughout the rest of the season, because like, I don't know. Potentially though, if like DTR throws a dud the rest of the game and doesn't score a touchdown in the red zone all day, we might have PJ Walker and PJ Walker and Flacco be our 1 and 2. The hype is from the preseason, really, because he looked really good there. He played fun. He was really exciting to watch. He had a bit of a dud in week 4 against the Ravens, because to my knowledge, that's where most of his interceptions are from. I think he threw like 3 or 4 that game. Because potentially next week is the thing, because like he just got in here. We want him to look at the playbook a little bit more. He'll probably be the backup if we were to put him in on the active roster over PJ Walker or DTR, depending on who they decide to go with the rest of the season. But it's just kind of been a mess at the quarterback position. So Zadarius Smith is going off the field. They were looking at his foot for something, but we're back to the game now. It's 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 26 and a half-ish. An instant check down to Jerry Jeudy, who gets 9 yards. He had the defender was right there. He just let him get past him. Yeesh. You knew he had him. He just let him get past him. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. It's 3rd and 1. They're showing run. And we're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of like 4. And it's going to be 4th down. Yeah, his numbers aren't great today and really haven't been all season, but you got to give the guy a chance. You can't, as much as I hate to say it, he is our best option right now because he's a rookie. That's the sole reason why we have him out, because if he was like a 4th-year guy who threw a bunch of 5 interceptions and only a touchdown, then yeah, you're going to sit him, but he's a rookie, so he has a chance to improve. So yes, I do think Joe Flacco has a good playoff record, but like we just got him last week. He literally wasn't even like on a roster or like even trying to get on a roster. He just came out here because we basically said we'll give you a free paycheck just to be on the sidelines and maybe play a game if we need you. So I think we'll put him on the active roster for the Rams game, but like it's a long season still. I think they're just trying to see what we have in DTR while we still have a little bit of a cushion. And like if you win games with him, it doesn't really matter the stats too much. Like if we lose this game and DTR doesn't get anything going and like I don't even say lose this game. If we get to like the 3rd quarter, near the end of the 3rd quarter, and DTR throws like an interception or 2 by that point, yeah, throw in PJ, but yeah. The problem with putting out Flacco is he's old, and you know exactly what he's gonna do. He's a check down merchant, and that's really all he's got left in the tank. So he's really there to mentor, to teach DTR for the time being, and help the wide receiver room just get stuff together. Because right now they're just doing like getting the guy warmed up to go for potentially being our backup or starter in the playoffs. Because I think they already have the kind of general idea that we're basically a lock for the playoff. Because we basically are. If I remember correctly, it was like an 85% chance right now. And if we win today, it's a 95% chance. So we'll see what happens on this drive. And they might change what they're doing. Like, even if we lose today, we're still above the Steelers. We don't talk about that game, but yes, he did come in clutch against us. So, 1st and 10 on the 21, and he throws it off to Cooper. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. On one of my old channels, I did make a video talking about that game. But that channel, due to an incident, it's gone forever. I don't even know if I still have that video. I might post it somewhere. Maybe on the Discord, I don't know. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. And he hands it off to Ford, who gets stuffed. So, stuffed, maybe gain a yard or two, but that's nothing there. Jameis Winston. He was still on the Saints though. He's not a free agent. I would have liked us to go. Oh, there you go. Throws it to Cooper on the outside, and he was going to get a 1st down. And the rest of the rush was coming. He threw it outside and was able to get it to Cooper for a 1st down. But yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of talks of us going to get a quarterback before the trade deadline. And particularly, there was talk of us getting Jacoby Brissett. Unfortunately, the Commanders wanted a day 2 pick, like they wanted a 2nd or a 3rd for him, and we're just like, nah. So 1st and 10, it's single back formation. Tillman goes as the motion, and Ford, he breaks free, and he gets just shy of the 50. He's at like the 45, 48, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think Jameis Winston could have been a good option if we went to get him, but for now, he's important on their team, I guess, as their backup for Derek Carr. So it's going to be 1st and 10. We're on the Marcus at the 47. Shotgun formation. DTR's looking. And he throws it wide open to Njoku, who gets just tips toes outside. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of Watson. I'm not sure if you've seen his contract, but we're stuck with him. Do I think we should have kept Jacoby Brissett? Absolutely. I think he should have been a guy we re-signed, and he just stays here forever as our favorite backup until we decide either Watson's good enough and we can or something. But it didn't happen, and we can't always look at whatever's going on. What could have been? Andy Dalton again. He's on a roster, so we can't get him unless he was to get cut or released. Um, Unfortunately, it's just the timing of Watson's injury. He was looking good. He looked good against the Ravens to come back win, at least in the second half, and then he's gone. It was just like that. DTR's looking, and he throws it, caught from Njoku. It's a huge gain of 17 on the play, and it's going to put us inside the red zone for the third time today. But yeah, so if Watson's injury was a little earlier in the season, we would, because like he was out, but we didn't know how long he was going to be out. It's not like he was going to come back. He did. First game back is when the hit really happened, and he basically played with a fractured shoulder. He could have technically he was still able to play, but again, yeah, Dobbs, we should have kept him. A lot of mistakes. Browns, if not, he throws it away. DTR getting rushed on the play, throws it away. But us Browns, we don't do things like smart quarterback moves. I think, personally, we should have kept, in my opinion, we keep Baker Mayfield and see what we got in him. And we got more draft picks to build the roster. We could have kept, we could have kept Dobbs over PJ over and be like a second or third option. I get that we liked DTR, but like Dobbs right now is looking like a god in the two teams he's been on since we cut him. And it's kind of disappointing since we didn't trade him. We traded him since we got rid of him. And I would have loved to still have him on the roster right now because we probably would be. So it's 3rd and 7 on the 11 here. Shotgun formation here. 3 receivers bunched, 1 out to the left. Ford's in at the running back. And they're showing protection on that left side, that right side. He's looking over the top, incomplete, but there's a flag. It's going to be pass interference. 1st and goal. Let's go. It looks like a pass interference play. They're talking about it. Unnecessary roughness, whatever. We'll take it. 1st and goal for the Browns. 1st down on the 5. We get another chance here. That's a little weird. He hit him. I don't really like the call from the refs because like he's going up for the catch and then he shoulder checks him in the back to keep him out. Cody Kessler. Like I said, us Browns, we don't do things like smart quarterback moves. Especially during that era. We don't talk about that era. So he hands it off to Hunt. I think he could have gone to the outside, but he gains like 2 yards on the play. But yeah, like Cody Kessler could have done good if we kept him around. Just back in the 2010s, just 2010s and all the way through the 2000s, we went through so many quarterbacks, so many coaches, so many offensive whatever, everything. It's just the constant who's going to be our quarterback, who's going to be our coach every single year. And this is the first time we have stability, at least at the coaching position and team. 5 receivers set out of the shotgun. He's got it. Oh! He had Njoku when he had it in his hands, but he dropped it. Incomplete. Come on. It's a beautiful throw. He's got it in his hands, and then he just let it go. And that's part of the problem with DTR's stats is he's had a lot of drops this past year throughout the year so far. Basically ruined Kessler's career. I forget. What did we have? Was it? Oh, Hunt pushing. He's like a yard short. Do we go for it? It's a yard short. Pushing up the middle. Maybe get a touchdown. Or do we kick a field goal and just take the points? He's like a yard and a half short. I don't know. Offense is still out on the field, it says. They're showing the replay still, so fourth and goal. Shotgun formation again. And he fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. And he throws it to Bryant. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown, Bryant, for a 2-yard touchdown reception. And it's going to be a one possession. It's going to be a 1 to 2 point game, depending on what we do. We could, honestly, if I'm them, I go for 2. Bro, did you watch DeShone Kizer? DeShone Kizer was like the worst quarterback I had ever watched. So we do go for 2 here. And they're just moving around. Hunt's in the shotgun. He's going to fake the hand. And he flips it off to DTR. He throws it. And it's dropped. Cooper had it and he dropped it. So it's going to be a 2-point game. It really doesn't matter too much because it's still going to be a field goal. It's still going to be a one. We still needed either a field goal or a touchdown to tie it up. But that was it was a little off, but Cooper had a complete chance to get it. It was open too. So we're going to be down by 2. But there's DTR's first touchdown. But Hugh Jackson, he was just like the worst coach I'd ever watched the Browns sign. I saw him, when I watched him play, when I watched him coach initially, I was so excited because he was like 8-8 with the Raiders or something. I don't remember. And I was thinking he was a good coach or something. And then he was the worst coach I'd ever watched. Yeah, our wide receiver position, we got a few guys that are okay, and Cooper is a pretty decent number 2 option. He's a number 2 option to me. If we can get a number 1 option, like someone like, I would have loved to get Hopkins or, who else was available? If we were to somehow to get Hopkins, especially when he became a free agent, give him all the money, get that combo back. Oh, that would have been awesome. Like, freaking Amari Cooper, he's a good number 2 option. He's just not fast enough to be a number 1 option, and he doesn't have the hands to get every catch he thrown his way. Dude, AJ McCarron right now, after his run in the XFL, I would have preferred him to be our free-agent signing. But I don't know where he's at right now. He might just be... Let's see. Is he on the Cincinnati Bengals again? He is. Okay. But yeah, actually, that was in 2017 when we were going to get AJ McCarron. And it's very funny, in fact. AJ McCarron, we called to make the trade, and then we had the deal done and everything, but we didn't make the stuff done and get the stuff done in time. So we didn't get him in time, so that didn't happen. Should we have kept DPJ? Absolutely. I don't dislike the fact that we traded him. He was literally coming off one of his best seasons. And the amount that we gave him away for, literally nothing. Literally nothing. We gave him away. I think it was what, a next year's 6th or 7th round pick. It's just, I hated when I saw that. I don't dislike the fact he's in the Lions now because now he's gonna have a serious chance to make a playoff run. But like, I would have preferred if we used him to get ammunition to go trade for a guy or something. But that was like, he should have been a 3rd or a 4th round pick because of he had a bad year that he hasn't played at all. And a huge stop by JOK to stop him behind the line. But there's a flag on the play. He played in the XFL and he was like their MVP or something. Defensive holding, 5-yard play gain for them, and it's a first down. $93. Dude, that's a very weak call. He's whatever. Wilson over the middle throws it to Williams, who gains a couple yards. Who gains 4 yards on the play. It's gonna be 2nd and 6. Why are we show off in coverage? Yeah, I like Davis Mills. I don't even know where he's at right now. I'll look at commercial, but Wilson throws it wide open. Jerry Jute. I think that's who is that? Jordan Humphrey, who gets a good 13-yard gain. Let me see. I think he might still be on the... He's on the Ratbirds. That's not it. That's Mike Mills. Davis Mills, he's still on the Texans. Oh my gosh. Williams getting it again. He gets inside the 40 for a first down for the Broncos. Desperately need to get something going on defense here in this drive because they're getting in field goal range. Yeah, he's still young, but again, it's the trades. Mac Jones was more likely. It looked like there was a false start. But I guess not. So he gets a 7-yard gain. They've been able to get a bunch of yards from P. Ryan. Changed quickly there. The likely option for us to potentially get is, if we were to get another quarterback for whatever reason, would be Mac Jones, because he wants out of the Patriots, and they sound like they're done with him. Oh my gosh, P. Ryan gets a huge run. He's inside the 7. 1st and goal, 24-yard gain. Sheesh. Bro, the Bailey Zappi lost to the Giants. How good could you possibly... Let me see. Bailey Zappi didn't even play. Bailey Zappi did play, but he didn't play much better than... Incomplete to Jerry Jeudy. Martin Emerson on the coverage, able to keep the touchdown out of reach. Myles Garrett is out. That's a very interesting decision. So Williams is going to run it again. He gets a good 4-yard pickup. He's going to be short of the goal line, though. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and goal on the 2. All right, Jeffrey, thanks for stopping by, though, today. It's nice to have someone to talk to other than my own thoughts in the game about what's going on. So 3rd and goal, 2 minutes to go, and they get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 3. It's going to be 4th and goal, and they're probably going to bring out the field goal unit. It's going to be 4th and goal on the 5 now. And they're going to bring out the field goal unit. That's his career stats, though, isn't it? So it's going to be 17-12 now after the field goal. Let me see. Yeah, that's 104 yards, not 1,004. And that's his QBR, not... That's his QBR, man. That's not his yards per attempt. His yards per attempt is 4.2. That's not much better than DTR right now. His for today is 4.9. But right now, yeah, he's thrown more incompletions, but he's just got more movement around in the pocket is the reason why we're still using DTR. Because he can play like Watson. I think we changed a lot of the pass scheming so that it's more short yardage plays, so he has a bit easier chance to get him to the guys. So we're on commercial. It's 17-12 for the Broncos right now. But I was hoping we could get some like funny 16-17 stuff on our side, because that's the way the Broncos, that's a cursed number for them. Let's see if we can snap their 4-game winning streak, though. That'd be really fun. Like, again, it's kind of because the offense was geared towards Watson. He was able to get those deep passes out there with consistency, and the run game and all that stuff. It's not much of a difference in terms of like production. Our defense is good enough to be able to keep it. We just need, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So they're punting it, they're kicking it off, and it's going to be a touchback for the Browns. We're going to get at the 25-yard line for 1:25 left to go in the game. So let's just keep with the run game here because that was able to work really good in that drive there. Because we got the pass game is an option but I think the run game even without Chubb is still good. Is still better. So 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, and he's going to throw it to Njoku. Oh, he just dropped it again. Perhaps. But like some of these here for DTR though, the reason he looks so bad is because in terms of stats, Njoku had it and he just dropped it. He's done that. He has a lot of drop. He's had like 3 or 4 drops today already. He throws it to Njoku again, who actually catches it this time, and he gets 3 to 4 yards on the play. But like, he's just been dropsy all day. 3rd and 7 again. We're gonna bring Ford back out. Let's try to we can get it here. So 3rd and 7. Run game is, and that's a clear false start, man. Come on. Ah, gosh. I'm not blaming all the drops on the receiver. DTR has a little bit of an accuracy issue, but some of these drops, man, you can't. That's just pretty bad. He's trying to lead the guy, and it's stuff that would get better with time, but. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 here instead, because after the false start. He's going to have to throw it here. He's got time. He's running out. Throw it, man. Throw it. Do not get a safety. Throw the ball. He throws it, and it's incomplete to David Njoku. Way short of him. There's a flag, though. He got clobbered, and he's down on the ground. That might be roughing the passer. He is hurt. Well, Jeffrey, looks like you might get your wish. We're probably going to have PJ Walker come in because DTR is hurt. Yep, roughing the passer. Oh, jeez, man. He hits him real high with his shoulder in the helmet. Dude. He's in the air. So that's a free 1st down for the Browns. So DTR, he's down. We're getting PJ Walker's warming up on the sideline. It's... Oh, boy. All right, well, PJ Walker starter for the rest of the year. Here we go. Yep. I think Joe Flacco's probably going to go suit up because based on the rule, he's not allowed to suit up unless both players are out with injury, but he's allowed to be at the game. So we'll see how long it takes him to get his pads on, because he's in just street clothes. And we're probably gonna try to get another quarterback to be behind the guys. Who's the free agents? If he's out long term, that's for sure at least. NFL free agents still available. So he's out. He's already picked Matt Ryan. Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy or Nick Foles are our best choices if he's out long term. Oh boy. Ooh. He's probably got a concussion. He's got a bloody lip and stuff. So, PJ Walker into the game. 1st and 10 now. Hunt gets a run, and he gets a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 7 now from the 41. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're going to have 15 minutes left to score 5 or more points. And hold them there. Possibly, but if it's he looked pretty rough, beat up, man. So we're on commercial right now as they switch sides of the field. Oh, shut up about the Big Ten Championship. We don't talk about who's in there. I don't know if I have any Buckeyes merch, but I'm a big Buckeyes fan. I should probably have something up. Yeah. Could probably put something in here, but I don't have anything at the moment. Oh my gosh. This ad is so long. They just showed this ad. All right, so we're coming back from commercial now, finally. It's not as bad as that sounds. If PJ Walker goes down next, then we get Joe Flacco to come in. So, shotgun formation. We got Elijah Moore in at the running back. 4 receivers set. Reverse, and he fumbled the ball. Get the ball back. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What was that play call, dude? What was that play call? What are you doing? Browns call a double reverse to fumble the ball right back to Denver inside field goal range with 15 minutes left. What is that play call? Like, seriously? What is that design? You just run the ball up the middle like a... It's plays like this that are why people call for Stefanski's head. That's why people call for Stefanski's head. And he's going to run right in for a touchdown, isn't he? Nope, he's first and goal, though. First and goal. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing, Fox? Why are you... It's buffering. Oh, there he is. It's back. And it's buffering again. I can't see the play. According to what I see, though, he should get stuffed immediately, and he does. It's going to be 2nd and goal, and... Okay, he's not injured. He's too cute is the problem. He tries to play the outside, and I don't dislike the ideas behind trying to get a play outside, but a double reverse, that's high school level play calling. So they run the ball again, and they fakes the pass. The guy looked like he actually thought he was getting it. End zone, incomplete. Wide open, he just dropped it incomplete for Russell Wilson and Cortland Sutton. It's going to be 3rd down. He does. The thing is, though, he tries to do this play calls like that too many times, and it never works. I've seen him run a play like that like half a dozen times this year, and it never works. This is just the one that's actually completely collapsed on them so bad that that potentially could cost them the game. If they don't get a stop here on 3rd and goal, we're in serious trouble. That's a delay of game, but they didn't call that. Rush coming. Wilson's looking. Rush is coming. And he just throws it away, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and goal. Nah, hit the ground first. It wasn't even like it. I thought it hit the ground. Nah, his butt's out. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He's only got one leg in bounds. It's out. His butt's out of bounds before his other leg comes down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. His butt goes out of bounds before the other foot comes down. His other foot is up off the ground, and then his butt slides out before he touches down with his other foot. So it's upheld. They looked at it for 2 seconds, and they saw it was incomplete, so... PJ was wet. Yeah. The thing is, though, we were winning and losing because of PJ Walker. If it wasn't for PJ Walker throwing a late interception against the Seahawks, we're 8-2 right now. It was just like a... Here's the problem I have with Stefanski. He calls some of the worst plays at the worst time. Example, 3rd down against the Seahawks. Up by like, I forget how much we were up. We were up enough to the point where it mattered. He throws the ball. The clock is winding down. Run the ball, get the 1st down, and win the game. I don't want us to fire him. I don't want that. But I get also against this I'm spouting nonsense because of how annoyed I am at that stupid play call. What are they doing? I thought ESPN says it was ruled incomplete and it was upheld. Nope, they overturned it. What is this? Nah, you're good, man. He's out of bounds, though. Like, his butt's... He has one knee down. Okay. Then his butt goes down. And he gets the other foot down, but the butt's out of bounds. So is that not out of bounds? What is this? So what's the call? I thought it was incomplete, and I thought they. He was the steal, but the problem is we didn't. He just drops too much to any passes. So we are going to be down 24-12 as they overturn the call. I don't understand that one at all. So we have 12 minutes, 13 and a half minutes to go down the field twice and score 2 touchdowns. Like, dude, he has a knee down, but his other foot has to go down, doesn't it? He's out of bounds, dude. That's bullcrap. What is a completion, we always ask. What is a completion? What is a catch? Where's 2 feet? What happened to that? So, 12 minutes to 13 and a half minutes to go. We're down 12. We had a situation like this once against the Ravens and we came back to win it. Let's see if we can do it again. We got to get PJ Walker's got to be a legend here. And score us some points early. Get us some quick points. Don't. Stop buffering, Fox. So, PJ Walker is coming in. DTR is going to the locker room. He's out with a concussion. Gah. So, PJ Walker, he hands it off to Ford, who gets like 4 yards there, but one giant play to Cooper is all we really need. That's right, but I don't know, man. Ultimately, this game does not affect our immediate positioning in the playoffs. Even if we lose this game, we're still the 5th seed. But flags down, it's going to be a false start. Unfortunately, we can't play Joe Flacco unless PJ Walker gets injured due to the rule. You're allowed to have a third quarterback on your roster without taking up an active roster slot. However, he cannot play unless your 2 available quarterbacks are physically unable to. How is that a false start? He just whatever. Second and 11 now. Walker gets sacked. Walker is sacked for a loss of 5. What the heck, freaking Fox? I hate Fox. I hate Fox so much. It sucks. The website doesn't work. The app doesn't work. Flacco would, if DTR was out long term, then yes, we would see Flacco next week guaranteed. What is that? What was that throw, man? He throws it to literally nothing. Okay, no, it got tipped from his hand, but still. So we're going to have to punt it away. And we need some immediate defensive stops from the Browns. Oh my gosh, Fox. Yes, we could dress Joe Flacco next week over PJ Walker or DTR, whichever we choose, but it's just a mess, man. So Garrett's out for this game. Is out for the moment, at least on this play. So they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and he's a loss of 3. Yeah, play conservative, Broncos. Just run the ball like 4 times and or 3 times, and then just don't do anything. Play clock winding down. That's a delay game, man. There it is. False start and a delay game. So it's an illegal motion. It's illegal shift. We take the 3rd down because they only got like a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Couple reasons. I think we changed our format a bit also to give the guy a breather. He's in right. Excuse me. He's in right now. But there's certain rushes and plays you want to do where you want. And he's going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to be 4th down. That's exactly what we needed, really. Garrett's arm is taped up, which is why he's been out of the game. But so I'm not sure what that's about. False start for the Broncos. Gonna push him back. So it's gonna push him back even further. Which honestly is bad if they have if their punter's good enough to boot it into the end zone, because he now can maybe just get on the 1 or 2 if he's lucky. Not that far though, so we're gonna have it basically at the touchback spot. For MVP for Garrett, it's really more of a question of how much do you value a sack. Because if if it's 3rd down, a sack that just kills the drive, or second or 3rd drive, depending on how far back it is. It just depends how much it matters. So Hey, we're still in commercial. I need to get some more water here once we kick the ball off again for after we score. It's not looking good though. Let's jump around the league. I haven't done that in a while. Rams have their game well in a way. Chiefs are winning right now. The Raiders are going to score. I don't know if they'll actually be able to win it, but you know. He's been one of the better players this year because we've had a lot of just interesting and quarterback play. So I don't know if we'll see a quarterback win it this year. It's just you got to have the stats, man. And if Garrett is still able to play this game and gets a quarterback sack this game, I mean, they're winning 37-8 over the Cardinals, so I don't really know if their team is bad enough to require a rebuild yet. I still don't think it was a touchdown because they're showing it on the replays and stuff. So, 1st and 10, it's buffering yet again because Fox sucks. So Walker's throws it out to the side and gets it to Ford, and he gets out of bounds, a gain of 3 or 4. There's a flag. It honestly looked like a horse collar tackle. What's the call, refs? It looked like a horse collar, not a face mask, but whatever. We're still getting a free first down. I haven't seen Dek's stats, but let's see here. I'd say Goff, Stroud, and Tua are better, but Stroud or Dak really are probably better, or good enough options. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45 now after the penalty. Throws it to Moore, who gets the catch and goes out of bounds. It's a huge gain of 26 to put us 1st and 10 on the 29 now. Huge gain. He could have, if he was able to keep his momentum to the right, he was able to get some more yards there, but just floats it over the cornerback. So, shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Walker's throwing it deep. Incomplete to Elijah Moore. Yep, Walker's throwing it downfield immediately, but I think that's more because of the time we have left. Let's see what happens, though. If we win this here, we'll definitely be keeping Walker. He's playing for his starting position, for a position to be starting next week over GTR. Sets up the screen to Ford, and he loses yards on the play. It's going to be a loss of 4. Man's got to use his head, though, on that play. That was a bad decision because the clock is still running. So 3rd and 14 now. Need a big play here because a field goal ain't going to cut it. Hike the ball. Walker's looking. Tips it to Cooper, and he gets hit hard, and Cooper's down. There's a flag on the play. It's an offensive hold. Are you kidding me? Why would they take the play, though? Why wouldn't they take the play? It was a 4th down. It was 3rd down. That should have been illegal hit because he hit him while he was defenseless trying to get the ball or something. Okay, so they do decline it. Like, that was a dirty hit, dude. He dropped the ball immediately, and he lowers his head to get him in this, to hit him hard. I'm sorry, but if you're trying to do player safety, and I don't... These refs are paid off. Now the question is, do you go for the play, 4th and 14, or do you... Well... It's a question. If you're the Browns here, do you go for the play, or do you kick the field goal or something? And he's going to the locker room. He's done. He's going to the tent, not the locker room. So, where our offense is on the field, 4th and 15 here. We need to get the 4th down conversion here, or else we're in trouble. It really doesn't matter. Sack, and he gets sacked. Ball comes out. Broncos have it. It doesn't matter. Freaking lose in this game. A kick doesn't do us any good, man. If we kick the ball... A kick doesn't do us any good, man. We're still down by 9. It doesn't help us. We need 2 touchdowns. Because if we kick the field goal, we need to get the ball still 2 more times afterwards and score points. Now we need an offense. The defense needs to get a turnover here, desperately. It's just... I don't know. Tillman was doing all right before DTR went out. And they're going to get just short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Need a defensive stop. Need to push him back on this 3rd down play. And honestly, I think we should take Garrett out because he's been favoring his hand for the majority of this for a while now. Rush coming, he throws it away, deep, and he's got it 1st down. That's the game. That's going to be it. They're in freaking field goal range instantly. So, who do we play next week? We play the Rams. I don't have any confidence in this team going forward. Like, come on, man. So Williams, he gets 2 yards on the play for a gain of 2, to be 2nd and 8 on the 22 now. Again, defense needs a stop. We need a turnover. We can't even let them get a field goal right now. If they get a field goal, we need to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And Cooper's going to the locker room. And they got an easy first down. Oh, no, it's 3rd and 3. It's short, apparently. Well, we had a good game. I can't even say that. We played pretty bad. We lost DTR. We lost Cooper. Who knows how long either of those guys are going to be out. And now we're going to play the Rams next week. And they're going to lose yards on the... they're going to gain a yard, but they're going to kick a field goal here. And unless we get some huge play on right away, because now we got... Don't go for it, man. That's a dumb call. Just kick the field goal. They're going to run it. So 4:23, and it sounds like the Broncos are going to go for it. Yeah, Cooper really, I don't know. Moore is going to be our #1 guy for the rest of the game. But we don't have an easy schedule coming up. We got the Rams next week, who they're a little scary because they've been having a head full of steam. Jags are scary. They've 8-3 right now. So they're going to kick the field goal, 34-yard attempt. And he gets that one drilled through. So it's going to be a 15-point game now for the Broncos and the Browns. 4:19 left to go in the game. So, it's Donovan, not Jonathan. But yes, he would be really nice right now. I don't get why I get why we traded him. I just don't. At the price that they were wanting to get him for, I don't think we should have done it at all. It's just these turnovers, man. 3 turnovers. So, unless we have a miracle happen, we're going to have a 76% chance to make the playoffs after this game. Going from a 85% chance to 76% chance, 74, whatever. He throws it to Elijah Moore, who gains 9 yards on the play. Let's see. He throws it to Njoku, who gets a few yards and then gets out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of 6, and it's going to be 4:09. Clock is stopped because he got out of bounds. And Fox continues to be trash and keeps buffering for no reason. The question is, though, if we score a touchdown, do we go for 2? Sorry, do we go for the 2-point Sorry. If we say we score and get the 2-point conversion, all that stuff, do we kick? Do we go and get the onside kick, or do we just... Walker's looking. He throws it to Elijah Moore, who just goes straight through his hands. Incomplete. So DTR is out with concussion protocol, and he was going to be out for probably the next 2 games because of the way that is. What the heck is that? The ball is out, but we got it back, so it doesn't matter. But still, my gosh, dude. It's 3rd and 20. Walker's looking. He's got it to David Njoku, who got actually a good chunk of yards. It's going to be 4th and 9. That was kind of the initial play idea. Call a timeout, really, and get this play call correct if I'm the Browns. So, 4th and 9. Here's the game. Walker's looking. Incomplete. Game over. Game is over. We're just going to turn that off. Just get this out of here. So that's going to be it. Browns are going to lose it. I'm not even going to watch the rest of this stupid game. We could bring back Jarvis Landry, but he had, like, stone hands the rest when he was playing. Just gonna reset this. So the Broncos win today. Congratulations, you did it. Chiefs are winning. I've turned it off now. It's gonna have some like amazing comeback or something stupid. But yep. Like this was supposed to be it. This was supposed to be our big game that we could use to take ourselves from the wild card to divisional. And we blew it. So, with that, I'm just going to take these off. Like, we'll keep this stupid thing up, and I'm not even going to watch it on my freaking phone. It's too infuriating. So DTR is out this game and probably next game because of the way the concussion protocol works now. So we'll get to see him next week. Flacco or Walker is probably going to be our. The way that I understand concussion protocol works now is if you have concussion one game, then you don't get to play the next game either. Is the way it sounded to me. Just turn that off. And reconnect it to the PC. So, assuming games go the way that they are expected to, as of right now, here's how the playoffs situation looks. The Bills and Chiefs winning. Well, the Bills and Eagles game is still in. It still can go either way with the amount of time is left, but assuming it keeps going the way it is, that's how we sit with the rest of the season to go. The funny number chance of making it to the playoffs. For some reason, I don't know why, but apparently we want the Ravens to win over the Chargers. I mean, it decreases our chances of a week 1 bye, but... Or does it? What is this? It doesn't really matter. But assuming games go the way they're supposed to, this is how we'll sit at the end of the week. Thank you guys for watching. It's been kind of a dud because we don't have any timeouts left. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my computer. I'll watch the rest of it, but it's just disappointing. It just gives me the stupid error like it was earlier. Yep, stupid error. Oh, we don't even have it like in field position. We have it on like the 5. What are you doing, man? I'll pull it up again just in case, but I don't feel any emotion for the rest of the game. It's apparently on commercial, or at least it's showing me a commercial before the game starts, but probably. DTR will only. I don't even think DTR will is actually allowed to play next week at all, even if we wanted him to, because of the way concussion protocol works. So it's 3rd and 10. If we don't get something big here from Walker, who's already down below the 50% completion percentage, then it's definitely over. Just all around disappointing. Congratulations, Broncos. You win your... You have your hope back for... You have your hope continues for a little longer. And they got a safety. Yep, that's over. The Broncos got a safety. So that's going to do it. Because now they're up more than just a touchdown. They are down 17 points, if my math is correct. Yeah, 17 points. At any rate, it was nice having this nice chat with you, Jeffrey Champion, in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. There is literally no hope left after that safety. We need 3 turnover. We need an onside, freaking free kick thing, an onside field punt kickoff, and we needed to score on all 3 of those possessions. So I will wait till it is actually over. They don't even try the onside. They just kick it away. They're just done. And are suffering. Anyway, I'll probably be making here a short in just a few minutes here. What the heck? Yeah, one's over. Okay. I'll probably be making a short here in just a few minutes to I've kind of felt that this was a game we lose because Broncos on a 4-game win streak. DTR, who knows? And kind of what happened. I expected our defense to be better, though. I expected it to be like a low-scoring game to the point where we'd still be in it. But like turnovers and these mistakes, man. Turnovers. First, like, let's just look here. We just didn't run the ball, really. We ran it a bit to start, but then, like, kept going up. Couldn't decide whether or not we were rushing it or not. We got over 100 yards, but that's, like, nothing. So the Broncos are going to take a knee here, and then they're going to let the 2-minute warning go off. And they honestly might just punt it back to us and let us do the 2-minute warning ourselves. Don't go to commercial for the 2-minute warning, Fox. Please don't do it. I pulled it back up with my phone because it doesn't work on my computer. No. Bro, okay. Yep, I'm not watching the 2-minute warning. It's just over. Well, like I've been saying, thank you guys for watching. It was kind of a shit show, really. DTR got his first touchdown of the season. First touchdown of his rookie career. He played bad. All right, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. But starter for next week, Joe Flacco most likely, because PJ Walker, there's a reason he's not our starter. He's a turnover machine. And that's just the way it is. So, yeah. Just hurry up the game. Just hurry up the freaking end of the game. Once the game is officially over, I'll end the stream, but come on. Yeah, that's why I'm more confident in him being a better starter, Because the way our team is playing, we just need a guy that can move the ball on plays when we need it and not mess up. And Flacco's really that. Like, he's had mistakes, but like in his Jets career, he played all right. All right. They're back from commercial again. The Broncos got a false start on their freaking knee. How do you do that, man? So I think that's what happened. Yes. False start. Broncos on their literally end the game play. Oh. Yeah, the center moved his ball a little bit before the start of the play. But now it's third down. And they're going to punt it back to us, and then we're probably just going to knee it ourselves. There's no reason to hurt any more guys. The game is over. So, for next week, we play the Rams. Let's hope that players can come back, and let's hope that players that are injured aren't injured long term. Denzel Ward is a player we desperately want back. I don't know how long he's out for. I don't know what his injury is right now. Let's pull up see the injury report for the Browns. Yeah, so he's out with DTR is out with a concussion and or a continuing head injury. What is Ward out with? He's just inactive. It doesn't say. I think they were talking about like an ankle sprain or something. They're going to meander their way onto the field for the punt. And we'll have 40 seconds to score 3 scores. That ain't happening. I'm just going to be freaking honest. So the Broncos take their timeout. In 30 seconds here, we're going to get the punt. And we're going to have PJ Walker waltz out on the field again just to take a knee. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the defense just stays out in the field to take a knee. Absolutely disappointing. Our hope with Amari Cooper, though, is he's just shaken up a little bit, and he'll be fine once he comes back from injury. Once he comes back next week, because we desperately need him. We could potentially go get Jarvis Landry. Why do we fall behind the Steelers? What is their tiebreaker over us now? So the Browns are going to take a knee to end the game. Thanks for coming, Jeffrey, and anyone else who was in the actual video. We'll be back next week for the Browns-Rams, and as they finally take the final knee right now, we will see you guys then. Go Browns! This team sucks. Offense is terrible. Oh, scoregami apparently. We apparently had a scoregami. Cool. We'll take it, but we made history. Go Browns. See you next week for the Browns-Rams game. We hope that injuries aren't as bad as they look. But yeah. Goodbye.